Alright, so now we need to estimate the slope of our line of best fit, include appropriate units, and explain the interpretation of the slope in words. So, we're looking at just the graph. Again, we're not doing anything fancy with math. And we're saying that the slope is equal to the weight of 1 cube. Alright, so the slope, and I'm just going to make up a number. So this is not going to be anything close to what you guys have. I'm going to say that 1 cube of mine weighs 8 grams. And that the interpretation of the slope is that each cube weighs about 8 grams. And actually the slope, it's rise to the run. It's some kind of a ratio, right? So this is actually 8 grams per cube. Eight grams per cube would be the slope, and that each cube weighs about 8 grams. So an equation for our line of best fit, if you remember in algebra, you had this y is equal to mx plus b, where m is your slope and b is your y-intercept. Okay, so plug in our numbers. Y would be equal to 8, which we said is the slope, x, and our y-intercept, we said in a previous problem, would be 0. So I don't need to put plus 0. Anything plus 0 is the same thing as what it was before. So y is equal to 8x. And again, I'm making up this number 8. That's not right. But I'm just showing you how to go through the problem. Then we want to rewrite the equation for the line of best fit in function notation. So that means we want to write m of n for the mass of the puzzle piece, and n is the number of wooden cubes. So we're saying these two things are related. The mass of the puzzle piece changes based off the number of cubes that we have. And we're going to replace y with m of n. So the mass times the number of the cubes is equal to 8 grams times however many cubes we have, n. Estimate the mass of a puzzle piece that includes 2 wooden cubes. You would say the mass of 2 cubes is equal to 8 times 2. 8 grams times 2 cubes would give me 16 grams. If a puzzle piece has a mass of 31.5 grams, how many wooden cubes would you predict were used to create the puzzle piece? So instead of saying m of something, now we're going to replace the mass with 31.5 is equal to 8 times some number n. All right, well, 8, 16, 24, 32. I think 4 is pretty close, so n should be roughly equal to 4. Okay, we're looking for the number of cubes used. It has to be a whole number, so we're not going to put any kind of decimals. And that would be my best guess.